All right, let's keep graphing. I'm having fun. I don't know about you. Let's pick some x values around the origin. So y is equal to x squared in this case. I like -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. Unless I have fractions, then I pick strategically. Let's see, -2 gets squared. We'll write the work here. -2 squared is going to give me 4. -1 squared is going to give me 1. 0 squared is going to give me 0. 1 squared is going to give me 1. 2 squared is going to give me 4. We have some coordinates. Let's start plotting. So -2 comma 4. -2, 4. There we go. -1, 1. 0, 0. 1, 1. 2, 4. 3, 9. Be way up here. -3, 9. This one's symmetric around the y-axis. And this one is going to make a lovely little, hope I can draw it very well, a lovely little parabola. Normal, average parabola. So this one, you can call it a parabola if you like, because that is the shape of the graph. However, this is in the family of functions, and that's the whole point of this lesson, so we can start talking about different types of graphs and different types of equations, functions. This is in the quadratic family. Quadratic, because the highest exponent is a 2. Highest exponent, there's a name for that. It's called the degree of your polynomial. All right, let's go to the next one, and we're going to graph that one as well. And I believe that I will pick the same x values. And you're going to see some things that happen here that are going to look kind of similar to that, but yet different at the same time. So x and y equals -x squared plus 3. This is going to get a little tricky, actually. I like to pick x values around the origin if I can. All right, here we go. Oh, let's start at the bottom this time. We're going to have -2 squared plus 3. Okay, that is not -2 squared. That is -2 squared. There was an awkward pause there, but we're squaring the 2. Someone's knocking at my door. So we're going to square the 2, and that becomes a 4. That makes it -4 plus 3, and that's going to give me -1. Let's see who's at the door. Recording a video. And so we're going to have negative and then 1 squared plus 3. That's going to give me -1 squared plus 3. Let's see, 1 squared is 1. -1 plus 3 is going to give me 2. 0 squared plus 3 is 3. And we're going to have -1 squared plus 3. So -1 plus 3. Because we're going to square this -1, gives me a +1. And then that changes the sign. You might be looking at this and saying, why don't we just cancel those two negatives? Don't do that, because this one's getting squared. So that gives me a 2. And then this answer is the same as this one. This one's going to be symmetric around the y-axis as well. I'll save you the trouble. This one's going to give me -1. Let's plot some points. -2, -1. -1, 2. 0, 3. 1, 2. And 2, -1. There we go. We have a parabola, but this one is upside down and shifted up 3. So things are a little bit different. There we go. Also quadratic. So this is in the family of functions of quadratics. There it is. Okay, so notice what I said a second ago. This one is flipped upside down. I'm pointing at a negative, and it's also shifted up 3, pointing at a +3. So we're going to be talking later in a different lesson about translating graphs, which means you move them around, you change them, and what the structure of the formula is going to, the structure of the equation is going to impact what you do. And this is kind of an intro to that. All right, let's go to the next one. And I'm actually not going to pick numbers around the origin. I'm going to pick some strategic numbers. I'm going to center this one around -5 because I know where this one's going. We'll do -6 and we'll do -4. We'll do -3, and I don't have a -7 on there, but that's okay. All right, we're going to plug in a -6. So -6, whoops. -6 plus 5. That is squared. That's -1 squared, which is 1. Let's go ahead and plot that point. -6, 1. There's that one. All right, then we're going to plug in a negative 5. So negative 5 plus 5, and it's squared. That gives me a 0. Negative 5, 0. And then negative 4 plus 3, and that's squared. So negative 1 squared is going to give me a 1. So negative 4, 1. Okay, hopefully you're noticing what's happening here. Here's your parabola, and it's bouncing off the x-axis at negative 5. Negative 3 plus 5, that's squared. That's going to give me 2 squared, which is 4. And then things are going to get really crazy after that and run off the graph, so let's not go there. So we have this, bounces off. There we go. There it is. All right, notice that this one is a parabola, just like the one above it and the one beside it. But this one is shifted left 5. It is shifted towards a negative 5, but notice there was a plus 5 here. That's going to come in handy as we talk more about how to translate graphs.